Welcome back, guys. Reggie versus Solace coming to you with another Giants video. So what I decided to do is every couple of weeks I'm going to respond on video to the comments that you guys leave in the channel description or in the comment section. Wanted to do this that way. Of course, I try to respond to as many comments as I can. There may be some that I miss. The channel was growing, so shout out to you guys, whether you like me or you dislike me. Loving the interaction, regardless if you guys agree with my opinion on how the New York Giants are doing or not. So let's get to some of these comments here so I can respond to them right here, live and direct. Let's get to it. All right, so we're going to shift. Let me see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to want to, don't want to do that. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Let's get to this one right here. So we're going to review some of these comments right here. First comment right here. It is from Ryan Dulce. He says, how can we win games when Danny fumbles, can't even throw a single TD? Listen, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Let me see if I can, is there a way I can maybe increase the view? It'll be real nice if I could do that. I know if like you hold down a button, you might can. Yeah, you sure can. Yeah, let me go so you guys can be able to see the comments. There we go. That's beautiful. Yep. All right, so you guys can be able to see the comments just like that. Yeah, so he's asking, hey man, how can we win games when Danny fumbles, can't throw a single TD? For all the Danny dimes, the Danny fumbles, Daniel Jones lovers, this is all I'm saying. Your quarterback should be able to throw a touchdown. Now, I'm not naive. I understand it's 50% Daniel Jones' fault because he's the quarterback. He's the distributor. He's the point guard. For you folks that think you know football, but you really don't, and trying to come for me, but we're going to get to those comments right now. How can we win the games if you're not throwing a TD? He didn't even rush for a TD. For the folks that love the rushing quarterback, I'm not one of them. For the folks that love that, he didn't rush for a TD. He accounted for 0 TDs against the Atlanta Falcons. There was a huge caveat. If this was against a stout defense, the Rams, with Aaron Donald running around, a stout defense, the Redskins, because they got an all-star front seven, Philly, stout with Fletcher Cox in there. You see I'm giving props, right? If he didn't score a TD, all right, this is the Atlanta Falcons. So miss me with that talk and save your ignorant ass comment. Because Ryan Dulce is right. How can we win games if fumbles can't even throw a single touchdown? He's regressing. And it was against the Atlanta Falcons. Miss me with it, man. You guys. Let me give you a like, dude. You speaking what I'm talking about. He also says we're going 0-17. Now, I disagree with you, Ryan. I know that was fictitious. It's okay. I'm not going to dislike anything like that. We're not going 0-17. But this was the winnable game. The schedule gets difficult until it evens out. And come on. We can't beat the Falcons. This is bottom of the barrel. This is bottom of the pit. This is Mariana Trench. We exploring the bottom of the ocean. We couldn't score. All right, man. Whatever. It's what it is. We're not going 0-17, but we look like we're definitely going to be in the top 5 picking this year. I tell you that. Let's go on. Drew Ratty. Oh yeah, let me get to this dude's comment right here. I almost called you a bum ass dude, but I'm not even going to do that. I just did a thumbs down. He said Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton both got injured in the first quarter. Daniel Jones' second fumble was a failed snap by the center. Did you even watch the game or you just box score watching? And I responded, I watched the games. You can keep your snarky comment to yourself. Really, you can stay the fuck. Daniel Jones is credited with 2 fumbles, which it is. It doesn't matter if the center messes up. We know we got a bum center. Billy Price is trash. Whoever else they put in there is subpar. We get that. the quarterback is still credited with the fumble. Guess what he didn't do to counterbalance that? Score touchdowns. Drew, you agree? He didn't fucking score a touchdown. Maybe you should start watching the game and holding your quarterback accountable for scoring touchdowns. That's what he's there to do. Fuck is your problem? Anyway, 2 fumbles and I said he didn't burn I didn't burn Sterling for going down. I didn't. I don't like to talk about injuries. As a former college player who went down with the injury, I don't like to discuss the injuries. Same thing with Saquon. I don't do it because injuries happen, and sometimes it could be career ending, like it was with me. All right, yeah. I don't talk about injuries. I didn't bash Slayton, who's a bum, and I didn't bash Sterling Shepard. He had 2 great games. This game he was injured. He got injured. I said he had 1 catch, and I said, okay, it's cool. You can have a mulligan of a game if you're putting up stats like he did in the first 2. I didn't say shit about it. Negative. I didn't say shit negative about it. I said whatever. I'm not going to like Daniel Slayton. So fuck off, dude. Anyway, like I said, move around. Move around. There's other content, you can go absorb. You don't have to be here for that shit. Fuck is your problem. Joe Namzek says, another masterful rant, and of course you're right on target. Thank you, Joe. You say things that must be said, even the starry-eyed Eli worshiping clueless racist giant owners. One day we'll talk about that. Try to believe otherwise. I look forward to your next rant. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Dude, I'm just keeping it honest. If the Giants start winning, I'm going to be right there cheering this team on. You can't accept mediocrity. We've been in a building mode for like 4 or 5 years. Why are we accepting that? What are you talking about, dude? Like, all right, man. You guys, like, soon as you guys pick like Daniel Jones, the Eli clone, and you just guys gonna worship that shit. He needs to be better. Darius Slayton needs to be off the team. Evan Ingram needs to be traded. Come on, man. Like, dude. And the funny thing, let's talk a little bit about Saquon too. Saquon's been hitting the hole. He's the type that listens a little too much. A little too much. He listens a little too much. He's been hitting the hole. The holes aren't there, but he's been hitting for what he can. He just needs more touches. And in the last game, he got them. And I was satisfied. Amazing, right? I was like, hey, he got the touches, and I gave him credit. I don't like the play calling. I will never like Jason Garrett. Didn't like him when he was here. Didn't like him when he came back. Didn't like him when he was in Dallas. He's trash. I felt bad for the Dallas Cowboys for how many years he was their coach. And now, of course, they don't feel bad for me, but it's okay. Why are we accepting just mediocre play? We have 4 damn Super Bowls. It's time to start acting like it. We've been in rebuilding for 4 or 5 years, man. All right, but thank you, Joe. Let's get the Radical Slim's punk ass. Another Fairweather post, David Tyree Giants fan. Ooh, I'm a David Tyree Giants fan. I like that one. That was a good one. Complaining because the Giants haven't met his media-driven expectations. It's my fucking channel, you punk ass fuck. What are you talking about, dude? Don't view the video. It's my channel. Of course, I'm gonna display what my thing is. He says, turn in your Giants colors and go carry pom-poms for the Chief Bubs. Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you, Radical Slim. No. How about you view someone else? The channel's growing with you or without you. Just because I have a different type of comment, you come in like that? Really? Fuck off, dude. I'm a Fairweather fan. I'm a Fairweather fan because I keep it honest and real. Really. That's what you want to do, Radical. Huh? That's what you want to do. Fuck ass. Anyway, my response was, no, I'm dedicated and you clearly are accepting trash from the Giants. Go do that elsewhere. There's plenty of dick slurping fans on the YouTube you can watch. You don't have to view my video. You don't. Leave a dislike and keep it the fuck moving, punk ass fuck. Fuck is you talking about? What David Tyree got to do with anything? You putting my man David Tyree through the damn dirt. Dang. You know what I mean? You know what David Tyree is different from these current Giants? He's a Super Bowl winner. How about that? Fuck ass Radical Slim. Gabriel Suarez. I turned off once he said Jones was the issue. Thank you for turning it off. I appreciate that. Thank you for the view, though. That's the first thing you said. Lol, that's the least of this team's problems. He's the only one playing pretty good. You're fucking delusional. Holy shit. I'm going to get into these other comments here, too. You're delusional. One of those Giants fans that are delusional. He's the only one playing good? Do you know of a man named Graham Gano? Because he's amazing. Do you know of a man named Sterling Shepard? Right? Possibly the MVP of the team right now. Possibly. Both are playing light years better than Daniel Jones. I just want my man to cut down the turnovers and start scoring touchdowns. Can he do that? Right? Can you cut down on the fumbles? 0, you fuck. Can you do that? Or are you going to keep slurping them? Maybe your saliva is the reason why he's fumbling the ball so much. Stop slurping. Let's keep moving. Another comment here. He says, word, I was ready to listen to his video because I watched the last one and was entertained. Thank you for at least being entertained. But to say DJ is the problem is crazy. He fucking fumbled the ball twice. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Delancey, I don't know how to pronounce your first name and I'm not going to try to butcher that. But dude, he fumbled it. 0 touchdowns, like in my response. 0 touchdowns? Fuck is you talking about? He's a problem. Same thing with Jason Garrett coaching. Gettleman with the bum-ass first-round picks. All of those are problems. But guess what? You're the leader of men. I'm going to call you out on this shit, Daniel. Do you want to pay him top 5, top 6 quarterback money? Because his contract's coming up. Has he proven that to you right now? Let's leave that in the comments of this video. You guys can dislike it. It's cool. Are you willing right now, yes or no, to pay him top 5, top 6 money? Because his contract's coming up. Same thing we're going to be talking about with Saquon. Both need to improve, or you got to move on. You can't give money out there. Plus, we ain't cap hell because we paid $72 fucking million to fucking what's his name? Kenny G. He's not proving in anything right now. We got fleeced in that until he balls and scores touchdowns. That's what the fuck you're here for. You got Colin Johnson coming in, making plays that Kenny couldn't make. Come on, man. You respond, it's not acceptable, but you have to keep in mind he's not the play caller. He's the distributor, though. Why the fuck are you giving him a pass? Come on, Delancey. He's the fucking distributor of the football. You have to score touchdowns. That's the fucking reason you play the game. Miss me with that shit, man. You guys are just accepting and slurping. Cut slurping him so he can stop fumbling the ball and maybe we can fucking score touchdowns. Then I won't put it on Daniel Jones. Until then, you're the reason. Stop slurping his dick. Fuck you talking about. Demon Slayer 25. What three TDs was Daniel Jones going to get today? He should have created them. I'm gonna stop you right there. He should have fucking created them because you're responsible for making touchdowns, especially against the Atlanta Falcons, bro. Before they beat us, they were the worst team in the league. Fuck you talking about. He didn't play at all, didn't play bad at all today. Yes, he fucking did. 2 fumbles. He recovered them. Cool beans. He scored 0 touchdowns. That's playing bad, you fuck. God damn, man. Look at Darnold with the Jets. The Jets were stupid for selecting him. They were stupid. The Jets are a piss poor organization just like us. It's sad. New York City has no fucking good football team. Look what he's doing down there with us a better supporting cast. We're just not a good team. And he's just not a good quarterback. I agree with you, we're just not a good team. Yeah. But hey, for all the Daniel Jones slurpers, okay. Well, hey, maybe the next team can pay him the money. I don't want my Giants to do that. Cool beans? Cool beans. Let's keep it moving. Spartan P says, Kyler has a winning structure around him. Daniel Jones doesn't. That is true, but Daniel Jones is not helping. Shit, look at Sam Darnold, 3-0 while the Jets are 0-3. Okay. Watch when Daniel Jones leaves the teams, he'll be better. What was my comment? Fair. Let's see. I'm ready for him to get the fuck off the team. I'm cool with that. Cool. Just like Jets fans, they had to accept, all right, Sam Darnold's gone. We got our man throwing interceptions. Okay. I'm cool with that. Miss Bomba Claudie, Miss Bomba Claude TV. I like this one. My type of person. Do not blame Daniel Jones. Nope, I'm going to blame. He's going to have some of the blame. Fuck you talking about. Today was not his fault, bro. The team is undisciplined with penalties. This is true. That's on Joe Judge for sure. And Joe Judge has lost the team, including Daniel Jones. Yes, including Daniel Jones. He hasn't shown improvement. He had a good rookie season. What has he shown since? The last year's excuse was, oh, there was no Saquon. You got to be running with Wayne Gallman. You got Saquon this year. And it was the Atlanta fucking Falcons again. Miss Bumclot TV. It was the Atlanta Falcons. I expected a win and I expected him to ball. You know how Josh Allen looked against the Redskins? I expected similar because it was Atlanta. You seen how fucking Jalen Hurts, who looks trash now, you seen how Jalen Hurts looked so good against Atlanta week 1? And you're saying that I can't expect that out of Daniel Jones? What the fuck was he supposed to do then? Come on, man. He scored no touchdowns today. He's part of the blame, and that's facts. Okay. That dude. What's going on, that dude? Because I see you comment on a couple of the videos. You don't know football if you think he's trash. I know football and he's trash. Fuck you. What you talking about? All these ex-players say he's a good QB in a bad offensive system, and it's true. Really? Really? So every other fucking team in the NFL thought we blew that number 6 pick? Really? Fuck you talking about, man. No QB will succeed in this environment. All right, man. I know it's different players, but Eli succeeded in the Giants environment. I know different players, different coach, same owner, same bullshit owner, and Eli succeeded. Was it consistent? No. Guess what Eli did? Won 2 Super Bowls and was never missing a game because of injury. Ever. Okay. If you're going to say Daniel Jones is an Eli clone, I'm expecting that, you fuck. Moving on. King Cornelius. Giants are disappointed. I agree. You notice how Saquon got better the more he got the ball? Yes. My God, thank you, King. You're actually looking at the games. It pisses me off how he rips a 15-yard run on a 2nd and 10 and to give the ball to Eli fucking Penny for no gain. That's Jason Garrett's bum ass. I mean, what the damn is Jason Garrett doing? Tony showed some skills the 2 times he got the ball. Tony's a head case. And for all the Giants saying, hey, we're switching or we're getting rid of Odell, which was a bad move, by the way, for both parties. But we won't go there because I know there's some conservative Giants fans who was like, oh, we don't want that hoodlum Odell Beckham on our team. And you fucking get Kadarius Toney? Have you seen Kadarius Toney? All right, bro. Okay, bro. Okay. Where's Booker? Where's Rudolph? Yes, let's read a little more. Ross. I think Ross is still injured, if I'm not mistaken. Booker's trash, and I think the Giants noticed that he's fucking garbage. And where's Rudolph? Rudolph will get you 2 catches for 10 yards a game. It's bad. Why they sign all these people and not even play? I'm with you on that one. We give Ingram 7 targets. Why? Yeah, right. Ingram is so bad. And he caught like 2 to 3 of them. It was so bad. Fuck. Ingram's so trash. Oh my God. First round pick, by the way. Oh. Gettleman's got to be gone. He's got to be gone. Why can't we just get Louis Riddick, please? Look, Louis Riddick and Eric Bieniemy. That's my dream scenario. Just give them 3 years, and I swear to God, we'll be in better position than we are now. Please, just give them a chance, man. Louis Riddick, Eric Bieniemy. That's my combo. Please. I'm convinced they are tanking or something. It's looking like it. It's looking like it. But great comment, King Cornelius. I need more comments like this. You notice how he was introspective with his analysis, not just bullshit name calling saying, why are you slurping Daniel Jones? He broke it down. Didn't even mention Daniel Jones, actually. Yeah. Anyway, G-Sox fan, shout out to G-Sox fan. You do comment a lot, and I appreciate you on that one. True, Judge is not the coach I thought he was. That's what we're discovering, which is crazy. Because he comes in, you're thinking, okay, this is Belichick's special teams coach. The Patriots special teams were good, especially when they had a bum-ass defense a few years ago. And then he comes in, military type of directive. I'm a former veteran. I'm a veteran, former active, and I was buying all into that. To me, he was like an officer. He's giving out the directions. He expects you to follow him. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm with it. You guys see this right here? I'm cool with that. Right? This was 20 years ago. I'm cool with that. I was like, hell yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go, Joe Judge. I'm with it. Maybe we need some discipline. They have no answer to create TDs in the red zone. That should be Kenny Golladay. G-Sox fan, to me, that should be Kenny Golladay. What do you think? I'm thinking that should be Kenny. I don't know. When they're in the red zone, these are all the reasons why this shit show is not Daniel Jones' fault. He literally had to run over a lineman or two to get the 2-point conversion. While I appreciate his heat, he shouldn't need to do that. I feel like this. Like I said, I agreed with your first part of the comment. I'm putting blame on Daniel Jones. Not all of it, but you're the point guard. You got to be built to be able to take this. You know what Eli did? Eli never fucking talked. He took all of the criticism. You never heard him bitch about it. Him on Monday Night Football with his big bro is the most we've heard of him in 20 years. And that's facts. You never heard Eli. But you know what? When the time arose, he got the job done. Twice. And remember, I always told my coworkers when I was working at the gas company, I said, you know what, man? There is 5, 6, 7 year gaps in Eli's greatness. What I was saying. There was gaps. He won the Super Bowl 2007 and he won it in 2011. Guess what? Never injured. And when the time rose in 2007 and 2011, guess what he did? He rose to the occasion. Right? He got the job done. I'm just saying. I expect the same. You're the number 6 pick. And remember, we have to see it this year or next year because we gotta pick up the 5th year option. What are we doing? John's got to make decisions. And remember, quarterbacks get paid the big money. What are we doing with him? He's got to show. If not now, when? When? I'll put it like this, G-Sox. When are you expecting him to show if he's a franchise quarterback? Is it this year? Is it game 7? It's an 18-game season. Is it game 18? Or week 17? Like, what are we doing? When do you expect him to show you? Because he hasn't yet. That's all I'm saying. All right. I'm going to get to this bum-ass fucking Hawks, too. Fuck you, Hawks. Hawk 1. What the fuck are you talking about? G-Sox. If you expect Jones to be golly, that's on you, man. Yes, it's on me. I don't expect any other fucking fan to feel this the way I feel. It's my channel. I'm going to vent my frustration with the Giants and give credit like I did to Saquon, like I did to Graham Gano, like I did to James Bradbury in week 1. I gave credit. I'm going to give credit. I want this to be a whole credit fucking channel. But the Giants are playing like ass. And who's our point guard? Who's our quarterback? It's Daniel Jones. All right. Giants fans were spoiled with Eli in the first half of his career. I give you credit on that one, yes. We forgot what it's like to have a truly trash QB. Thank you for agreeing that he's trash, because he is. Jones was drafted higher than he should have been. Yes, I agree. But he was picked where he was picked. And hey, we got to go with that. All right. But the dude is a good young QB. He was good in year one. He has not been good in year two and year three. What are you talking about? Why let him develop further while we fix the shit show around him? Remember, no, guys. Real quick. Real quick. Before I respond to the next part of this. Hey. Fix the shit show around him. Remember, hey, the Giants went all in for Daniel Jones this year. Stop it. G-Sox, stop it. The Giants went all in on Daniel Jones this year. We spent big money in free agency. Come on now. You know what they did. Now, did they do the drafting right? Because that's on Gettleman's punk ass? No. I wanted Christian Darrisaw with that Kadarius Toney pick. Imagine Christian and Azeez Ojulari, number 1 and number 2, first round, second round. Great draft. Great draft. We didn't do it. Hey. But they did get Golladay, who was the number 1 free agent receiver. They put the money. Now, is Golladay a product of Matt Stafford's greatness? Yes. Until he shows me otherwise. Prove me wrong. It's cool. But what you're showing me in the first 3 weeks is your ass, bro. Remember, Golladay was not a high draft pick. Out of, I think, Northern Illinois or something that he went to? I still got the draft book in my bathroom, where the one that he was drafted in. He was a late pick. And he was scouted to be late too. Just putting that around there. But Giants spent the bag. Adoree Jackson, they spent money. I'm just saying. And normally we don't spend money like that. We're not the Washington Redskins here. But they look better than us. Where were the 3 TDs he should have had? Like I said, he should have created them. It's Atlanta. You can have 3 passing touchdowns against Atlanta. Jalen Hurts scored touchdowns against Atlanta. Why the fuck can't Daniel Jones? Stop accepting this bullshit, man. Stop accepting the bullshit. Receivers don't get open. It's on them too, but it's also the good quarterbacks can throw receivers open. That's the difference. Does Daniel Jones have it? Does he? Next gen stats show Daniel Jones had the highest percentage of tight windows throws of any QB. What's the next gen stats throw for him scoring touchdowns? Answer me that. Dude is a good young QB in a bad situation. We give him up. He'll be great for someone else. Great. I'm with that. Don't want him here. Fuck you talking about. Okay, this punk ass Hawk. Let's talk about Hawks. He says, facts, this guy really talks crap but does not know the game of football. I play football too, you fuck ass. Telling SB shouldn't get 1,000 yards. I said, hey, you know what? I put down my comment. I'm going to finish the read of your bullshit ass comment. You fuck ass, punk ass Hawk. While knowing he has no O-line. Dude, we've had no O-line for 4 or 5 years. He's still got to make plays. Come on. I understand being literal, but you got to be logical as well. And this guy isn't it. Go somewhere else, dude. Should be the last come out I see on my channel from your ass. Our fan base just isn't that smart. Actually, this fan over here for the New York Football Giants is logical and reasonable and real. Just because you want to be a Daniel Jones dick rider, go somewhere else with that. Perfectly fine. G7 put, he is funny though. Thank you. I try to be entertaining as possible. But you get some fucks like Hawk coming in here with the bullshit. But I did respond to Hawk. See, he didn't respond back. And that was 2 days ago. Fuck ass Hawk. Hawk, I said I play and know football. Facts. And yes, SB should get 1,000 yards. It could be a mix of receiving and rushing. I'm a realist. It's okay if you aren't. Just leave your dislike and go. And hopefully, you don't show up again. Don't need the negative energy, man. The Giants give me enough negative energy. I don't need your bullshit comment. Fuck you talking about. G-Sox, like I said, I see your comments. I'm not going to go off on your ass like I did on punk ass fucking Hawk. Appreciate your passion. I'm tired of steaming. Me too. I'm tired of it being trash too. So I'm going to put down some feedback. That's all. There's people out there. Buy the likes and dislikes, by the way. Buy the likes and dislikes. Current video, it's like 42 likes and like 6 or 7 dislikes. I expected way more than that. I expected the inverse of that. That shows that, hey, people are understanding what I'm saying. It may be too blunt, and that's fine. There's other vanilla, see what I did there, pun? There's other vanilla content creators for the Giants on YouTube. Please watch their channel, support their channel, give them likes, support their Patreons. If I'm too real for you, it's cool. Or if I'm too fake and I'm not slurping Daniel Jones, that's cool too. Don't view the channel. It'll grow without you. Either way, it's going to grow. Cool beans. Appreciate your passion. I'm so tired of being team trash. Me too. I want Garrett and Judge and Gettleman gone. Listen, Bad Dog was saying that on his not his podcast, but on his YouTube channel. Go sub to Bad Dog Sports and also The Entertainer. But watching them before they, I was watching YouTube before they were content creators, but I saw when they had 20 fucking subscribers and now they're big and blowing up. I've been there since the beginning of both of those channels. Go sub them up. They have a different take than I take. We all talk about the Giants, same deal. Listen, but he had Bad Dog had a good point. I want Garrett, Judge, and Gettleman gone. Listen, you got to clean house. Bad Dog said that, and I agree. A lot of things I don't agree with Bad Dog on, but hey, I agree with him on this. You got to clean house. Give me Riddick. Give me Bieniemy. Give him a chance. But I know our bullshit owner won't do that, and you guys know why. Conservative fucks know why. But Bieniemy and Riddick, that's my pairing. And bring over, like I said, you could bring over an offensive or like a quarterback's coach or something from Kansas City, because the quarterback coaches are doing an excellent job with Patrick Mahomes. He went to Texas fucking Tech. He's like the only Texas Tech quarterback that's nice. Graham Harrell? Come on. All right, man. Well, Baker Mayfield did go to Texas Tech too. They were both on the same team at a certain point in time. All right, so Jones, you holding Jones to a standard this early? I could see if it was year 1, which he was good in. This is year 3. Are we going to wait till year 4? You can't wait till year 4, year 5. You got to pay him the money. All right, man. But I'm not going to go off on you. Career solely based on the Giants picking him too early. Hey, that's the nature of the game, dude. That's the nature of the game. Eli had to go through it. Daniel Jones had to go through it. That's what you do. You're a first-round quarterback. Lamar had to go through it, even though he was 32nd or 31st pick or whatever. 30th, I think, or something like that. Baker has to go through it. Josh Rosen came and burned. Hey, Kyler's going through it very well. Oh. And guess what? Hey, Trevor Lawrence, for all the lumps he's taking in that bad organization, he's going through it. Hey, you got to go through it, Daniel. And guess what? Going through it means you're going to have to take some shit from fans. That's what it is. He's just not going to be the guy that elevates shit sandwich to a Super Bowl contender. No, but I need to see progression. You're right. I need to see progression, though. And I'm not seeing that. I need the turnovers to cut down. I haven't seen interceptions, which is good. Props, right? I need more. I need more. Please. Yeah. I need more touchdowns. It's fair. All right? The only thing we have going for us are his legs. If he can cut down on the fumbles, maybe you can use those legs more effectively. Putting that out there. And I gave you a thumbs. The dude literally ran over 2 linemen. Yeah. Hey, he's showing that he got some heart. I need touchdowns. I need less fumbles. That's fair. And I put down, hey, Kyler Murray can, but Daniel Jones can't. Come on now. Same draft, dude. I expect him to move into the playoffs. Come on, man. Like, come on, it's all right there. I'll never accept average play from a first-round pick. That's Kadarius Toney. That's bullshit. Evan Ingram, need him gone. Andrew Thomas has to perform. You're a franchise left tackle. It's time to perform. That's the thing. We're selecting in the first round and getting bum, average-ass players. That's on Gettleman. Who's the fucking quarterback we picked? Out of Georgia. He want to go rob people, yet you about to get a fat NFL contract. We know it's not the first big contract money, but come on now. From the average person, you really need to be a stick-up boy? What the fuck you doing? We whiffed on that pick too. We whiffed on Evan Ingram. Come on now. He also put G-Sox. That's how it should work. But like we all know, it's not true number one. You're holding him accountable for Gettleman's mistake. It's the Giants' mistake. All together, dude. Gettleman, yes. But you're the sixth pick in the draft. You're our first-round quarterback. You got to start acting like it. You got to start performing like it. Simple as that. Dak was a third-round pick, looking light years better. Dak was a third-round pick. Come on, out of what, Mississippi State? And Dak's first couple preseason games, we saw the flashes. His first couple we said, oh, if Romo goes down, shit, the Cowboys look like they got something. Why can't I be able to see those flashes from Daniel Jones? Keyshawn floated the idea of bringing in Todd Haley at OC, which I think will be okay at this point. I'm with you. Boop. Get to like. All right. I may have to do this after every video if you guys keep commenting. I love you guys for doing that. Don't want this video to be too long, but we're going to keep going. We might make it an hour video for the first comment since the first 3 weeks. And then I'll just do this after each game or after in the middle of the weeks to give more content, you know, roast you fucks that's coming at me the wrong way and shit. And then give you guys credit that's actually coming in with logical arguments. Even if it's disagreeing with what I say. Come on now. Skull Joker posts, the Giants have a Spirit Airlines roster that they hyped like a Tesla rocket to the moon. I totally agree with you. I give that a thumbs up. Total trash. Total trash. Total trash. I'm with that. Let me cut this shit off. Recording the video. All right. Let me put this on vibrate too, just in case. There we go. All right. Total trash for sure. Spirit. We're the Spirit Airlines of the NFL. All right. Sajid Syed, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, said, hey, Giants fans, want to know what a great QB that escaped a bad situation looks like? Watch Stafford. This is true. In fact, go look at the play right now. Daniel Jones is nowhere near Stafford. Listen, Stafford was a number 1 overall NFL pick. Stafford had a gifted arm since his high school days. They're not the same QB. What I'm trying to say is Stafford is generational. He went to a bad organization in Detroit. Daniel Jones is not generational talent. He went to fucking Duke. All right? Oh, he was so bad. He was so bad at Duke. But they saw he's a Cutcliffe quarterback. You know, the Cutcliffe or clan have strong organizational ties to the Giants with Eli Manning brothers, or the Manning brothers, Peyton and Eli. All right? And talent-wise, Daniel Jones is nowhere near there. Nowhere near there. And I'm not saying he should be Daniel Stafford. I mean, not Daniel Stafford, but Stafford, whatever, Matt Stafford. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But I do need him to play better. I need Saquon to play better. And guess what, guys? Because I noticed what you guys are saying. A lot of comments are saying the same things. It's the organization. Then you got to cut the cord now. If it's really the organization, you got to cut. You got to start from scratch instead of trying to copy and paste and patch it. This ain't Flex Seal. So I need the owner to get a fucking clue. Because the fans, you guys aren't stupid. You guys are saying the same thing. If it really is the organization, which I think is behind it, you got to stop doing the Flex Seal. You got to stop doing the Flex Seal. And stop doing a patch job. Clean house. Clean house completely. Okay. Lee Bussey, or Boosie. Hopefully I said that correctly too. Apologize if I'm wrong. Couldn't have said it better. The entire organization sucks from top to bottom. Simple comment. I agree with you 100%. Emil Craig says, fire Dave Gettleman. Yes. I knew he wasn't a cut to put the team together after he traded giant greats like OBJ and JPP. Fucking facts. JPP's been bowling down there in Tampa for years. With the injury, he's been getting sacks for years. And he loved being here with the Giants. I remember the Super Bowl when he was here. He said, let's go get another one. He had an unfortunate fireworks accident. Guess what, fucks? Accidents happen. Injuries happen. And then we trade him. So then that whole quartet that we had, Strahan, Tuck, OC, well, Kiwi was in there a little bit, and then JPP. We used to drive stud after stud defensive ends. And I think that was the other guy we had. The previous GM. We had a stud defensive line. And JPP was the last remaining one of those guys. And we trade him away. And he's proven he had a second wind in Tampa Bay. And now he's got another Super Bowl. One with the Giants, one with the Bucs. Gettleman's got to go. Fuck that guy. I'm with you, Emil. All right. The Hedgex won. And this was a good comment. I responded. You said, in comparison to what could happen, this wasn't the worst thing that happened in the multiverse. Oh, that was my what if stuff. Let's get back to let's go down here. Edgar Ramirez. Shout out to you, Edgar. Shout out to you. All right. Looks like you a Giants fan. I'm seeing some of the wardrobe in there. Let's talk about this. He says, I'll say I'm new here. And thank you for being new here. Thank you. Keep commenting. I love to see it. I'll keep the same opinion I always had. If you don't trust your QB to open up the playbook in times of need, you're never going to get anywhere in this league. Doesn't matter who you got around you. Doesn't matter who you got around you. Thank you, Edgar. If they, head coach or offensive coordinator, continue to baby you in a system you should already be familiarized with, you're not making it anywhere. And that's the end of discussion, end of your career, period. May not be the end of his career, but he ain't showing enough right now. But I'm with you. All that's let's play it safe bullshit ain't gonna cut it in the league. And that's also period. Nothing else to rant about. My dude, thank you. These are the type of fucking comments, all I'm saying. I'm saying in a bullish, bold way. You're eloquent with it. And I appreciate it. You should do YouTube. Maybe I should click your profile to see if you do YouTube because yes, this is what the fuck it is. Before the edits come in, I just like to point out two quick things. One, being I agree with mostly everything Deuce said in this vid. And two being, well, y'all probably heard this in the vid, but in case y'all didn't, Darius Slayton, you are absolute dog shit. He fucking is. And that sir is on mommy. 1,000%, dude. If only I can get more followers like this. This is the dude right here. Solid comment. I agree with you. 1,000. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying it in a different way. And that's respect. That's all I'm saying. What Edgar was saying was everything I was saying. How you babying Daniel Jones in year 3? Fuck are we doing? It's year 3. Kyler's year 3. He's a stud in a tough division. We in a bum-ass division. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck y'all talking about? Edgar says, thank you. Just because I'm a Giants fan doesn't mean I'm biased. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Why the fuck you gonna be biased? You don't have to be. Call it fair. New Yorkers call shit fair. What the fuck are we getting biased for? Fuck you talking about, man? Call it how it is. I refuse to go the route because I know what this team can be. We've seen champs. We've seen champs. We've seen the Giants get it out the mud. We've seen it. We've seen them go against an undefeated fucking Patriots team that was dog walking everybody. We was one of the few teams that year to put up a close fight. They ain't take out the starters. We ain't take out the starters. We said, dog, 38-35. We lost. We took the L. They got the regular season undefeated. But you know what? We can do this. They ain't God. We can do this. And what happened? We just so meet them in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady thinking they gonna score crazy amount of points. Thought it was. All I'm saying. We seen this team be gods. Fuck you talking about. In 2007 and 2011. Anyway, I'm not been calling out the Maras and all Odershin bullshit for years. They've been on bullshit. The Maras, the Tishes, been on bullshit for years. That's facts. All I want to see is heads on a silver platter starting from the fucking top. My dude. Facts. 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 More viewers like this. You see how he came in logical? That's all I'm saying. He agreed with me, but he came in with his own take. That's all I'm saying. Jay Harks. I'm not a Giants fan. That's cool. But Daniel Jones has done fairly well. I disagree. But the following minus is acceptable. 20 fucking fumbles in 29 games. That's what I'm saying. For you fucks. Real talk. For you fucks to say Daniel Jones has been good. A good young QB. He's got 40 plus turnovers in 28, 29, 30 games. What are you talking about? And good comment here too. Young QBs will throw picks. What's the name? Wilson? Whatever Wilson is in the New York Jets. He threw crazy picks. Trevor Lawrence, number one pick. The surefire number one. Since he was in college, he's going to be number one. He's 6'6", 220. Throwing mad picks in Jacksonville. Young QBs are going to do that. Peyton was terrible his first year. Terrible. He got better. He got better. And Trevor Lawrence and Wilson in New York, they're going to get better. It's year 3 now. We're seeing Kyler Murray get better. Why can't we see Daniel Jones? Fuck are y'all talking about? That's all I'm saying. Let me read the rest of this good comment right here. His security blanket, Saquon, has played 33 games in 4 years, which is terrible. Having a running game takes so much pressure off. Yes, and that's why I feel we should have kept Gallman. I do not know the reasons that we let go Gallman, but all I'm saying is we should have kept Gallman because he had a year getting familiar with Daniel Jones, even though last year was trash. The end of the season, Gallman played good, and Daniel Jones played okay. We did good as a team, and we almost had the playoffs. Where's that this year? Where's the growth of having a full off season? Remember, last year, it wasn't off season because of COVID. People had to just come in raw. Now you get a full off season with your coach. Where's the growth? I agree with you with Saquon. Saquon needs to be better. The running game needs to be better. I feel we've regressed in the running game, bringing over Devontae Booker and having Eli Penny as the fucking second runner or whatever. No, it's not going to work. Where's Gallman? Come on. Numerous coaching personnel changes. That is true, especially with the firings. That is all fucking Joe Judge's fault, for sure. Stability wins. People retiring. Knew the jig was up. Giants are a mess regardless who the QB is. Yes, playing in the biggest media market, yes, in the world, dealing with the pressure and the criticism. You got to be a cut cloth. That's another reason why they brought him in instead of other people. That's to me, in my opinion, that's the reason why they brought Daniel Jones in instead of Dwayne Haskins. I wanted Haskins. Haskins wanted to come here. He was like, don't let me come back to the crib. And I still think, even though Haskins was an immature guy in Washington, remember, I'm in D.C., I've seen it firsthand. Immature guy. I think it was other factors that played into them picking the safe pick in Daniel Jones versus the risky pick in Dwayne Haskins, when clearly Dwayne Haskins was the better collegiate QB. And there's no comparison to that. No comparison. Dwayne Haskins is leagues better in college than Daniel fucking Jones. And I honestly feel Dwayne Haskins, once he matures, he's going to be good in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh got, hey, think about it. Pittsburgh, hey, we'll pick him up. Big Ben retires because Big Ben is ass. Okay, cool. We'll get Haskins in there with the right coaching, and we got the stability of an organization with Mike Tomlin and Co. But we'll see. I just wanted Haskins because he wanted to play here. Is he immature as fuck, or was he immature in Washington? Fuck yes. I'm just saying, the same draft. Kyler, Haskins, Jones. All right, man. Okay. All right. The Giants are spending money on defense in a heavy pass, soft flag league. Yep. It's a waste of money, as you can see. Adoree Jackson was a bad pick, and I'm going to tell you guys that. The jig is up. He's a ski mask all-star. All right. I've never seen a team lose in so many one-play games. Yes. Yes. If Darius bum-ass Slayton makes the catch, we win that game. If Adoree Jackson seals the deal with the pick in the end zone, even though only one hand got on it, it would have been a tough pick. But if he makes that play, we win against Atlanta. Just putting it out there. All right? The Giants have invented ways to lose, and that's a bad team. You're right. See Monday Night Redskins 30-29. True. If we wouldn't have been offsides, there's a lot of different plays in that game, though. But you're right. Even amongst all the chaos, Jones is 9-21 with a QB rating of 84.9. Jesus. And most of those wins are against the Redskins, by the way, because he was undefeated against the Redskins until this year. So that's like 3 to 4 wins of the 9, which is bad. That means against the rest of the league, he's getting his ass raped with no lube. Time to move on. Or prove me wrong. All right, we'll get to a few more of these and we'll cut it. Sterling Lane Jr., right? Not hating. I respect your opinion. I do. I'm still not sold on Jones, but I don't blame him for the loss. And this was the week 2 loss against Washington. All right. Do you place any blame on the O-line? The O-line has been in shambles for years, but I comment on this. All right. They've been bad for a few years, for like 5 years. I agree. And I like to see how you are looking for my fellow Giants, fan. What changes would you like to see? I get into a couple of comments on this one. Sterling, like I said, Sterling came in, logical, sound argument. I agree with some. I disagree with some. I give him some comments. Great comment. Like I said, I give credit for where the credit is due. There's a ton of blame on the offensive, the O-line. Like I said, Gettleman drafting K. Tony over Darshaw. You notice I said that early in the video. So I'm not teetering on that. There's some of these YouTubers, they flip-flop. Not me. I wanted Christian Darrisaw. He was right there. Was he the best lineman in that draft? No. Was he the best one available to me? Yes. He was right there. Select him. He fell right to you. Could we get Slater? No. We traded with Chicago. We got a possible top 10 pick next year. Hey, I'm cool. And you get an offensive lineman? So imagine you get Darrisaw, right? You get Darrisaw in the first this year. No one's batting an eye because everyone knows the Giants' O-line sucks. So that's a great pick instead of a risky pick. That's a great pick regardless of who you pick because he needs to be selected. And then you finagle Chicago? So possible quarterback or another offensive lineman next year. Now you're doing something. That's all I'm saying. All right. That's all I'm saying. I say great. Starting with the O-line, selecting K. Tony over Christian Darrisaw when he was on the board. Picking also Andrew Thomas over Tristan Wirfs. Tristan Wirfs a Pro Bowler. Andrew Thomas is not. Andrew Thomas still has some things to do. Just putting that out there. All right. Second, I would like to see a total overhaul starting from the GM down, like my man, I think Sterling Lane was saying. Never liked Gettleman. Nope. And I don't like the pieces he put in place. I really don't. Kenny Golladay looks bad while Sterling Shepard looks right in a position to get the big money free agency next year. I hate our safeties. McKinney hasn't done anything. And he's like a top, he's a late first round, early second pick. Come on. Sterling put, just curious, just because I won't be sold on Jones until he gets the full season under his belt. I argue with the other Giants fans because I honestly wanted a QB wearing the Chargers uniform. Herbert, I ain't mad at that. They didn't like him because Herbert was an introvert, and they feel all quarterbacks, or the majority of quarterbacks, should be extroverts, and it doesn't work like that. I wanted Carolina Joe Brady. Never liked Gettleman. I didn't like him either. Do you think we should have just signed a patchwork QB and waited for Herbert? No. No. Patchwork QB, no. I feel if it was, I mean, there's people that like Davis Mills. Davis Mills is ass. Giants fans was pissed off when we got rid of him. I liked Kyle Auletta. Kyle Auletta actually looked good in his backup minutes playing for, I think he's with either Cincinnati or Cleveland. One of the Ohio teams. He's up there now. I know that's probably his third team because he went to Philly. Didn't really work out there, but it looks like in his fourth year, Kyle Auletta looked decent. Now it was against number twos. But imagine we kept Kyle Auletta. You got Jones here. You got some options. I don't know. I would have put all the chips on the table. We're going to spend big money. I would have just put all the chips and got Deshaun Watson. Because the Texans are not playing Deshaun Watson. And we know from last season, he's a top 5 quarterback. Getting little, little tug joints going on with the girls and the massages. You got to cut that shit down. But same thing. Robert Kraft was doing that, but Robert Kraft's a, multi-millionaire, probably a billionaire. And it's under the rug. Deshaun Watson, not so much. Just putting that out there. Both were fooling around with the help. I will say that. All right. We'll get to a few of these, then I'm out of here. We're almost at an hour in the video. I bet money they lose to the fucking Falcons. Greer Childs. This was a week ago. Boom. You were right. On the money. I'm just going to put on the money. He was fucking right. We lose to the Falcons. He was right. Simple as that. Great comment. Emil Craig again says, my thing is, where is Tony? Well, hey, look, you got 5 likes on that one. I put it like this. Kadarius Toney did get the 2 touches. So week 3, he got 2 touches. Hopefully it's 4 touches next week. All right, let's get to another one here, man. That dude, Dryden. What's going on, man? Agree with literally everything, bro. It baffles me how teams, QBs with less starts and talent run circles around a team with much more firepower than this. This is a no excuse year for Daniel Jones. And you guys are still giving him excuses. That's all I'm saying. All the pundits, ESPN, Fox, First Take, Undisputed, all of them were saying the same thing. Hey, Giants spent some money. It's a make or break year for Daniel Jones. Now in week 3, we're saying, oh, you can't put the blame on Daniel Jones? Who the fuck you gonna put the blame on? He's the point guard. That's all I'm saying, dude. It starts there. Have it start there. DJ looks like by far the worst QB in the division. He is. And he's in his 3rd year. Exactly. At least Jalen Hurts looked good against Atlanta. I can't say the same for our opportunity against Atlanta. And everyone will say, okay, Daniel Jones got more talent than Jalen Hurts. That dude's average at best. Well, guess what? He looked godly against Atlanta. And I expected Daniel Jones to look godly too. And then you guys are getting on me for expecting what Jalen Hurts did, at least? I couldn't even fucking get that. All right, man. They took Tony in the first round, which is a bad move, yet they refused to use him, which is stupid. Joe Judge is full of lip service, no actions. 100% agree. How you get players running laps and preaching all this, but D-Law jumping off sides on a play that he's literally over the ball, or that delayed game penalty coming off a timeout. That's facts, because that delayed game was directly on Joe Judge. You bum-ass fucking coach. You're supposed to fucking know that. Scoring plays are all reviewed. You got to strip it down and start over. I mean a complete rebuild. 1000% agree. Thank you for your comment, dude. All right, I'm gonna get to last one. Jack Tripper. This was a week ago. I understand where you're coming from, but the Giants receivers are not getting separation. That is true. Good quarterbacks can also lead receivers open. I say that again. Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes, Dak Prescott. What the fuck? Good quarterbacks can lead receivers open. I expect Daniel Jones to learn that in some part of his career. It's year 3. I expect him to start showing flashes of that before we give him the money. So for all you fucks that keep saying, yo, it's Daniel Jones, you can't blame. When? We got to pay this dude soon. Are we going to pick up the 5th-year option? After that, are we going to pay him top 5 money? Yes or no? He's got a show. All right. The defense is definitely a problem because the defense was godly last year and they're ass this year. I'm telling you. The Giants ranked 25th on 3rd down. They never get off the field now. Have too many problems, and coaching is added to the list because Giants got a turbo on the 20 and play for the field goal. That's super bad coaching. Yes. They're playing scared. And you know what? Thank you, Jack Tripper, for your comment. That's going to be the last one. There is plenty of other comments that I can get to. Of course, Joe again. We were talking about plaques. Edgar. Edgar coming in. Like I said, Edgar's a good channel guy. You can probably be a moderator when I start doing these live streams. Yeah. But anyway, and it's a couple of these comments, man. There's a lot of comments. I appreciate all you guys chiming in, whether I like your comment or not. I know this channel is not going to be for everybody. That's fine. It's my channel, my thoughts. But giving you unbiased real talk about the Giants. I do Marvel reactions. I'm Reggie versus Solace. I play World of Warcraft damn near every day. This is what I like to do. This is my team. I love the Giants. New Yorker from heart, Flatbush and Beekman. Yeah. And this is it, man. It's a couple of good comments in here, man. CJ Board, like who the fuck? I'd rather David Sills over CJ Board. CJ Board gives you 1 catch a game. That's all I'm saying, man. But yeah. So, and look, I even responded to this one, Emil Craig. Team on a great, thank you. I'm gonna put up vids every week. We're gonna do things like this. He says now I have to make an apology video. I was like, nope, because we lost. What you talking about? Look, this this is a funny one too, man. This is the funny one too. Daniel Jones balling out on Thursday Night Football. And we end up losing. But that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think. To the guys that I kind of went off on, don't take it lightly. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And for the folks that I agree on, keep on commenting, man. You don't have to like me, but you don't also have to accept the bullshit organization that's right now the New York Football Giants. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to hold people accountable. Joe Judge, Dave Gettleman, Daniel fucking Jones, Saquon fucking Barkley. You got to hold these people because that's the franchise. Get it together. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Reggie versus Solace commentary video, and I'll check you guys next time.